Okay. Okay, we are live right now. Hello, Zach, Alien Head, Mamba. Hey, guys. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good, Eric. How are you? Well, I guess we'll see tomorrow whether that pre-order thing is true or not. We'll see tomorrow. Hey, Mac. Yeah, I'm still gonna make a money guide, but I'm working on my next lore video right now for San Andreas, which is gonna be under the Nang voice. Maybe video. I'll do if there is some kind of trailer this week coming up, I'll definitely do a reaction to it. Definitely 100%. I still don't know what time I'll post it at, but I'll definitely do a reaction to it. Does anyone need help selling anything? Send me an invite if you do. Oh, thank you, Gilted. Yes, I've played a few of them. I played the Moon one, Ascension, Demigod. I've played a few of them. Question for you. The NPCs in GTA Vice City all act like they are lost. All the gangs mostly say it. Love your videos, man. I guess they're supposed to be a parody off of Tourists, Richard. Probably that. That a lot of people aren't even from Vice City. Yeah, they're probably a parody off of Tourists. My day's been good, enthusiastic. How are you? Also, I have the final part of SOCOM 3 tonight. I got Casino Heist ready. Yeah, I can help you with that later in your stream, Kirsten. Yes, I actually like Call of Duty Ghosts. It's actually a great campaign. No, I didn't know that about Bugs Moran, but, well, we're gonna see if tomorrow, if the pre-orders are really gonna go live tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see that. Eventually, there's gonna be pre-orders eventually, because it's only half a year. It's actually a little bit less than half a year at this point, I think, now. Or, no, it's November 19th, almost half a year. Hey, Pro, you do realize that when the new GTA Online comes out, you're going to need to make all new money guides. Yeah, and I'm fine with that, Random Fist. I'll definitely make more money guides on it. I have ideas for how to do things. Definitely. Did you get annoyed when I killed you, Dual Desert Eagles? Nah, not really. The thing that pisses me off the most in Max Payne 3's multiplayer is the bomb suits. I hate the bomb suits the most. Those piss me off. What's next after SOCOM 3? The Majima Saga for Yakuza Kiwami. We'll probably do that. When is the Red Dead Redemption 2 update? Rockstar are not making any more, unfortunately, dude. They're just not. They've abandoned the game. I promised Josh that I would play SOCOM 3 for a long time, Shiny Knight. He's been waiting for that playthrough for 2 years. Thank you, Unknowns, Unknown Zay for the for sponsoring my channel. Thank you, man. What am I gonna do right now? I'm gonna help people sell their businesses. I'm just waiting for an invite to the business here. I'm good, unknown, Zay. Thanks for sponsoring my channel. Will I stream my GTA 6 playthrough? I haven't decided. I might do it as a video playthrough. I just woke up. Oh, hey, bro. Maybe, Sam. I know a few other YouTubers already made videos on it. But I'm gonna have a reaction. If GTA 6 pre-orders go live this week, I'm definitely gonna make a video on that. No, I didn't, Visionary. I played any Last of Us games. I played Last of Us 1. My favorite character in The Sopranos probably Patsy. Have I played the Punisher game? No, I haven't. Yeah, I might. I'm gonna pre-order GTA 6 tomorrow if the pre-orders go live. Yes, I'll do it. Did you hear about the guy who got the GTA 6 email from Best Buy? Yes, I heard about it. I don't think GTA 6 is getting delayed again. I don't think it's gonna happen. Will it feel awkward putting GTA 6 in the thumbnail? Your playthrough since that's been clickbaited to hell? Yeah, a little bit. The Xbox 360 era Call of Duty games were amazing. Yes, Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, yeah, they were all great. I love them. Hey Pro, how are you doing? Also, what's your opinion about Skyrim? Just started playing a couple weeks ago. It's probably one of the best open world games, even though it's 10 years old. Yeah, um, uh, Skyrim was... Oh, Skyrim is an awesome game. It's one of my all-time favorite open world games. I love it. I might like, I might like, uh, Oblivion a little bit more, because Oblivion was just a huge part of my childhood. Thank you, Jonah. But yeah, you should also play Oblivion Remastered if you haven't played it. Can I watch the Audit video suggestion? Yeah, I know who the Audit is. It's that channel that does like videos like reviewing police altercations. I know the one. Am I big into music? Not really, no. I'll listen to music. I like music, but I'm not into it a lot. Call of Duty Ghosts 2, yeah. Call of Duty Ghosts left on a cliffhanger. There should have been a second one. Will I do another video of real-life locations from games? Yeah, I could. Are you gonna play a new James Bond game? Yeah. Well, there's no trailer this week. Yeah, the GTA community might go crazy. I still think that Game Informer thing was really funny. What do you mean, break, Blinded Eagle? How can you do pre-orders without a trailer? Also, what are your top 3 things you want in GTA 6? Um, well, they've already released 2 trailers, so I mean, there have been games that have allowed pre-orders without a trailer before it's happened. But there'll probably be a trailer. I can't see why there wouldn't be. Thank you, Richard Anderson. Uh, and thank you for that super chat. What are the top 3 things you want in GTA 6? The number 1 thing I want in GTA 6 is I want a really good economy. Like a really good economy, like money that goes around, goes in different places, things that you can buy, customization, like things you can spend money on, because there's no point making so much money if there's nothing good you can spend it on. So my number 1 thing is I want a good economy. The other thing is I want a really detailed map, the largest map in the entire series. And the other thing is, I would say, is I want a really good storyline. Okay, can I do a heist with me? Sure, are you in my session? But I do heist at the end of the stream, though. Wait, deliveries made 13? What happened? Have I ever played Bioshock? Oh yeah, I've played all the Bioshock games. Are we getting pre-orders tomorrow? It's highly probable. It might be. Thank you, AMRM, but I don't want to say anything 100% about certainty. Do I invest in stocks or EFTs? Stocks only, really. Take-Two and Amazon are the only 2 companies I really trust. Um, explain the Nazis fleeing to Argentina post-World War II. Well, a lot of Nazis, they went to Argentina, but it wasn't just Argentina. A lot of Nazis went to Egypt and they went to Syria as well. They also went to Spain. So Spain, Syria, Egypt, and Argentina after the war. Thank you, QC Suppressor, for the super chat. I don't know, Casey. No, I've never played Stranglehold, but I know the game. It's an older game. It's like a shooting game similar to Max Payne. What are you planning to do 24 hours for the release of GTA 6? We'll have like one big stream waiting for the release of GTA 6. What I will say though, guys, is I'll say this. As a YouTuber though, I'm not going to be able to fully enjoy the GTA 6 storyline. The reason for that is because I'm going to have some moron that's going to spoil the game for me. It's going to happen to me. Because whenever I'm going to be doing streams in between and stuff like that, and eventually I'm going to have somebody that's going to spoil the game for me. Oh, this person dies, this person betrays you, something like that is going to happen. So that's what happened with Red Dead Redemption 2. When I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I had people spoil the game for me. They ruined the game for me. So that's probably going to happen with GTA 6. It's not going to stop me from playing the single player. I'm still going to enjoy the single player and have fun. But if you want to know how toxic this was, when I did my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, like I did a stream of it, like as I was doing a playthrough of it, I had people that gave me like $2 donations because $2 is the minimum amount that you need for a message. And what they would do is they make a super chat, a donation, and they would write in the thing. It's like Micah kills Arthur. The end. That's literally what they kept writing in the in the thing. And that just pissed me off. That ruined the thing for me. It really it got me annoyed. But people did that stuff. Oh, thank you, AMRM. They wouldn't shadow drop trailer 3 without pre-orders, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. Making anyone other than me the chairman will be disastrous for Sun On You. That's, Sleeping Dogs. How corrupt is the KMT? You mean the Kuomintang, the Chinese Nationalist Party? If you're talking about like decades ago, yeah, there was corruption in it decades ago. Today, not really much. The Communist Party is much more corrupt than the KMT today. Are you into superheroes? Not really. When I was a kid, I was much more into it. Then don't stream. I don't mind having no stream. No, I'll still stream. It's still what I'm gonna do, but... You excited? I am, yeah. Oh, and guys, you know one thing I really hate is I really hate those, I really hate those YouTubers that the second, like, a new game comes out, they just spoil it on YouTube. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, they will literally, like, post the most spoilerly things, like, in YouTube. Like, right after the... Like, one day after a game comes out, like, they'll put out the full game already, and they'll put out, like, massive spoiler videos, like, spoilers in the title, in the thumbnails, like, massive spoilers. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. It happens, like, after a new game always comes out. It's just so annoying. And these guys are monetized on YouTube, too. Like, they're making money doing this stuff, like, spoiling the games for people. And that I will say is just really annoying when that stuff happens. You watched the Walking Dead series, it's so damn good. I used to watch it when I was younger, a lot of the older episodes, but I kind of gave up on it. That show is running for so long, it's like a 15-year-old show at this point now. Like, it started in 2011, and it's still going with new episodes. Like, there's so many spin-offs, like, 15 years, damn. It's like, it is one of the oldest shows out there. Do you think GTA Online will still be played when GTA 6 comes out? Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are still going to be on PS4 and stuff. There's people that are going to be playing that, and there's people that are going to come back to GTA Online, but... Oh, yeah, it was 2010, so that's almost 16 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make videos of it, but I'm gonna do streams on other games in between, and that's when I'm probably gonna get spoiled there, AM. It's not like I put that needle in her arm. You can't take this stuff personally, Wait, it was business, you know what I'm saying? That Dog Ice says that in Sleeping Dogs. Cali9. Yeah, I'll play the new 007 game when that comes out. I'll give it a try, I'll play it. We do not care, play Red Dead. I'll play Red Dead on Friday. Actually, I'll play Red Dead tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the, anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 1, right? So I could probably do a stream of it tomorrow, dude. I need some positivity. There was a channel that I liked, but I recently found out they were a terrible person, both on and off YouTube. Can you cheer me up? So now, who was this, if you mind me asking? And, I mean, it's... There... There are a lot of people that, unfortunately, they put on a personality on YouTube, and, they pretend to be funny or something like that, or they, put on some act. I don't do stuff like that, so I don't pretend to be funny. I don't, I'm always myself, so I'm not a funny guy. I'm always speak from the heart and speak my mind, and that's just how I am. But I'm sorry you were disappointed that person came in, but I only get 12,500 when I sell a car. Yeah, that's... I might do a video on that this week coming up on the vehicle prices. Are you planning on doing playthrough Call of Duty Ghosts? Yeah, I'll do it this year. The Gabagool, what a name like that. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Cayman. We'll have to see if the pre-orders happen tomorrow. I'm gonna go for the 100% completion Legends. I know they have a lot of spin-offs of The Walking Dead now. I know that's what they're running with. Who's my favorite villain in the Ace Attorney series? I forget the guy's name. The corrupt police chief in the first game in episode 5. How do you know so much about history? I like to read. It just interests me. It really, how I know about cars is the same way that there's people out there that, I mean, how I know about history, not cars. How I know about history is the same way that there's people out there that know about cars, because they like cars and they're interested in cars. And it's the same thing with computers. A lot of people that know a lot about computers like computers and are interested in them. And I guess it's the same concept with me for history. I like history a lot, and so I like to read it. I've played Star Wars The Force Unleashed, I have. Norman Schwartz Cop's Gulf War Beretta M9 is apparently now for auction in the Rock Island auction just 2 days ago. Pat, do you know this guy? Norman Schwartz. No. Let me Google him. Maybe if I see a picture of his face, I'll recognize him, because a lot of times I recognize people by their faces. Let's see here. Who is this guy? Oh, he was a general. Commander of the U.S. Central Command. He led all coalition forces in the Gulf War against Ba'athist, Iraq. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, so he was the top commander in the Gulf War. Okay. I don't know him, though, but... Damon Gant. Yes, that was him, yeah. Do I know not? It's that guy who made like a lot of clickbait videos back in the day. Is that guy even still around in his channel? Like that guy, I remember he made so many clickbait videos. Like when I was I remember when I was first starting up on YouTube, everybody hated that dude. Like that was just Do you think GTA 6 story will be disappointing? I don't know. I'll have to see. I think it'll definitely be good, but will it be amazing? I don't know. Do you think they'll show off different hairstyles for Jason? Um, they're they they might release an act like a gameplay trailer, like not like showing like full gameplay, but like showing features. Like you remember that thing they had like back in the day with where they showed they did that one big trailer with in GTA 5 where they showed like Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Do you remember that one? Like they showed you switching to the characters. They might do something like that. That's what the next trailer might be. Because the first two trailers they were all cinematic like trailers, where we might actually see like the character swapping and stuff like that. That we might see. You know something, speaking of which, hold on a second. Let me actually just check something because I'm just really curious on something. I'm just Oh, am I able to see how many? No.
Right? Because the buyer brought a bite into the back of a truck. It's good to go when you are.
I wanted I what I did was I typed in I just typed in on Bossman's channel GTA 6 and I wanted to see how many GTA 6 videos there are, but it doesn't tell me at the top of the screen how many GTA 6 videos there are. But it's gotta be a few thousand at this point. That's just oh damn. Will I miss GTA 5? A little bit. I'll have a little bit of nostalgia for it. Robin Ram's video? Well, what happened there? I didn't hear about this, Sammy. Are almost all GTA protagonists anti-heroes? Not really. Some of the GTA protagonists are villains. Like Claude is definitely a villain. Claude is definitely not an anti-hero. Claude is definitely evil. So that's all I'll say about Claude. Like Tony Cipriani is not an anti-hero. Tony Cipriani is very much a villain, very much. Um, oh, Josh. By the way, I already recorded it. I'm gonna upload the final part of SOCOM later tonight. That mission, the stealth mission, the water mission you're talking about, I actually did that mission without getting detected, and I did it without killing one NSO member. So I did all the bonus objectives in it too. Like the least evil GTA protagonist out there is Vic Vance. Like I think all of us can agree that Vic is probably the least evil, GTA protagonist, probably the least worst one. Um, the most evil GTA protagonist is Claude. So that there's no doubt about that one. Oh, Tommy Vercetti is definitely a bad person. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, he's definitely a bad person. Oh, and Josh, you know what I actually had more trouble with? I had more trouble with the final mission when the NSO are trying to storm the brewery and you have to defend the brewery, like inside when they're coming in and they're throwing grenades. That part is, uh, yeah, that's the part that I was actually struggling with a little bit more. What about Nico Bellic? Nico Bellic is a little bit of an anti-hero, I guess. He's not like a totally bad person, but he does some pretty messed up things. There's another Dark Pictures game coming out. It's the first time I heard about this one, Demigod. you have any retail horror stories? I have to think about if there's one that I didn't cover or not. Carl Johnson is more of an anti-hero, yeah. CJ definitely isn't an evil person. He's more of an anti-hero. How many hours do I have on GTA? Let's see right now. Time spent on GTA Online, 515 days. And I still have that stupid glitch with my money being negative because the integer limit is like 2 billion, 100 million there. What about Huang Li? Well, Huang can be a bit of a cold-blooded person. When is this new Dark Pictures game coming out, Ant-Man? Well, the GTA protagonist is kind of cold-blooded, yeah. My favorite way to make money in GTA Online? Probably at this point the heists. Probably the most enjoyable. The new ones, Casino and Cayo Perico. Okay, what are we doing now? James, can you invite to a new business, please? I'll help you out. Infamous? Yeah, I've had a request to play Infamous. I don't really like the Doomsday Heist that much now. I'm getting sushi. I love sushi.
You doing this?
Oh, what? Okay, that was weird there. Evo Karma play for Fallout 3, yes. How do you feel about the Yakuza Like a Dragon games? I don't know, because I heard the combat in those games is turn-based, and I really hate that. I do not like turn-based combat. So I like the like Yakuza Kiwami 2, like that fighting style I like the most. I don't like the turn-based combat. Is Cayo still one of the best ways to make money? Yes, but Cayo Perico is very difficult now. If you were in Franklin's shoes and was during the ending choices, which one would you do realistically? Ending C. And the reason that I would take ending C is because it would be there's no guarantee that Steve Haynes and Devin Weston are going to leave you alone. There's no guarantee in that. So, like, you know, Devin Weston can, you know, backstab you anytime, so he's gotta go. Steve Haynes has gotta go, too. Hmm. If I just type in GTA 6 on YouTube, my god, the amount of just videos that pop up, that's ridiculous. Okay, yeah. What would I change about the map in GTA 5? You mean if I have the full freedom to redesign the map? Like I could do anything I want with the map? What I would do with the map is I would do something about this crap here. See this? Because there's nothing wrong with having like mountains or hills and stuff like that in the game, but the problem is that here's the thing is this is not the largest map that they've ever made in the GTA series. And the reason I say this isn't the largest map is because by radius it could be, but the map has so many hills. Like look at how much space this takes up right here. And there's nothing here. All it is just hills. There's no buildings, nothing here. Look at all these hills here. Just hills, hills. Like look at this area here. Like if you add all these locations like this here, like this adds so much to the map, but there's nothing there. It's just hills. And that's why the map just feels so dead. Like, have you noticed how GTA 5's map just feels so dead? You notice that? Like, it just doesn't feel like it has life to it. It's because once you get out of the city, it's like there's nothing there. Like, yes, there's the countryside, there's Sandy Shores, and then there's Grapeseed and Paleto Bay. But there's not much to do up here. There's not much to do there. There's not that much to do in Paleto Bay too. So like the map should have honestly had just more stuff to this, more stuff on these hills. There should have been more towns. There should have just that's basically what I'll say about that. There should have just had more stuff to the map there. Favorite MJ song? What's MJ? Oh, you mean Michael Jackson? I don't know a lot of his songs. The only song I can name at the top of my head is "Beat It." That's the only one I can think of. How about a finish Mile High Club Building 2? Yeah, we could do that too, Jolly. And thank you, something train person and Tommy Angelo and Jolly. Thank you, guys. Do you think Sweet and Carl exist in the H universe? No.
That's
Oh, Luis is a bit of an anti-hero too. He's definitely Luis is the least evil out of the three GTA 4 protagonists. Nuclear meltdown tomorrow, no trailer and pre-order. Thank you, Bumpa, for the super chat. My favorite cheese, Swiss cheese. When will I continue Yakuza? On Monday. Monday we'll start up the Majima Saga. But I might actually delay it to Tuesday. If there's a bunch of GTA 6 stuff that comes out tomorrow, I might just dedicate that day to doing that and start Majima Saga on Tuesday. Most evil of the GTA 4, like the GTA 4 three main characters, Nico. Probably Nico is probably the most cold-blooded out of the three. Like Nico can backstab his friends, like Dwayne. He can kill Dwayne. He can also kill Derek too. Like you know, he can do stuff like that. Star Fox? No, I haven't played it before. I have one more. It's a bunker. Okay.
so.
Oh, it's this one.
How you doing?
Because Best Buy did not say to keep quiet about the GTA 6 trailer, GTA 6 pre-order thing. Yeah, and that's the thing is Omni, is we don't know 100% whether this is true or not. We don't know. Isn't Derek a scumbag? He is, but Derek trusted Nico. That's the thing is, and Nico can betray him. So yes, Derek is a scumbag, but he trusted Nico. And if Nico betrays him, that's basically, you know, betraying somebody that trusted him. How fast will the collectible edition sell out for GTA 6? Does a person really have a chance to get it or no? Here's the really sad thing I'm gonna tell you about this, Richard. There's gonna be a collector's edition for GTA 6, and 100% it's gonna sell out. There's no doubt about it. Rockstar are not gonna be able to produce as many as they want. And do you know what's gonna happen is people are gonna buy those up and they're just gonna scalp them and they're gonna sell them for a ton of money. That's what they're gonna do. That's gonna happen. I guarantee you that will happen. That happened with Red Dead Redemption, by the way. When Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, they had a limited edition, collector's edition Red Dead Redemption 2, like the box. I have it. And what ended up happening was people were mass buying it up, and then they were reselling it. And they were selling it, they were scalping it. I remember when that happened. So if Red Dead Redemption 2 collectors got scalped, it got sold out, GTA 6, you bet it's gonna be. What do you think about the comic book Dan Houser American Capper? I don't know. What is that, dude? A lot of GTA 4 players that are big fans of Lost and Damned chose to kill Trevor after what he did to Johnny K, even though it's non-canon. Yeah, and I can see why people did that, Isaiah. Definitely can see why people did that. No, it's not shocking that GTA 5 was the second most played game on PlayStation. No, video mode. My day's been good. How are you, dude? Okay. I never liked this mission. Rockstar will never make Manhunt 3. In this political climate, no, they never will. The political correctness has gone too far. They never will make another Manhunt game. Is Johnny Klebitz evil? Definitely not. No. Were you shocked that Michelle or Karen was an IA agent? At first, yes, I was, but then when you replay the game, there's a lot of hints that she is.
That's fucking spiritual. We had some real breakthroughs. Hey, man!
Is Rockstar making Bully 2? Probably not, no. I was shocked in a way, Jolly. Thank you for that super chat.
Can't tell you about his visitation.
I don't know if it's gonna be longer than Red Dead 2, because Red Dead 2, they really focused on the single player a lot, so we'll have to see. Okay, you needed to sell a bit, bunker also, right? Send me an invite to that. What do you think Rockstar will do after GTA 6? GTA 6? That's all they're gonna work on is GTA 6 after GTA 6 comes out. Like, they're just gonna keep updating the online. That they're gonna keep milking that. Like, honestly, and I am not joking when I say this, guys. I don't think the next GTA game is gonna come out until after 20 years from now. Like, 20 years from now, that's probably when the next GTA game will come out. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Just think of 13 years from GTA 5 to GTA 6. So imagine GTA 6 and GTA 7, it's like 20 years. I'm going to be in my 50s by the time that GTA 7 comes out. I'm 31 right now, if you're wondering. So I'm literally going to be in my 50s by the time that GTA 7 comes out. I'm going to be older than most of the GTA protagonists. I'm already older than a lot of the GTA protagonists. I'm older than CJ, and I'm older than Vic, and I'm older than I'm trying to think of who else am I older than. I don't think I'm older than Tony. I think Tony's in his mid-30s in Liberty City Stories. I'm older than Franklin, I know that. I'm not older than Trevor or Michael, but yeah. Well, that's good, Brandon. You know, you got your money back from that because that stupid glitch. I think the only, do you know what, I think the only GTA protagonist that I'm the same age as them is, I think, Claude. I think I'm the same age as Claude, aren't I? Because Claude is like right in his late 20s, early 30s by the time that GTA 3 takes place. So I think I'm about Claude's age then, yeah. Probably the closest one that I'm the age to. Maybe also Luis, because Luis is like, what, like 28, I think he is? I'm 31, so yeah, Luis and Claude are probably the ones I'm the closest in age to. You think Jason is a cop? No, I don't believe that. GTA 7's release also depends on whether they make another Red Dead game in between. GTA 6 only started development after Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe, but I can't see them making any other games because it's been so long since we've had any other Rockstar games. You know, Captain Beast. Are you gonna play GTA 6 story first before posting a walkthrough of it on YouTube? I'm gonna post a walkthrough as I'm playing through it. The online probably isn't gonna come out until 2 weeks after. That's probably what's gonna happen. Luis is 25 in GTA 4. He's 25? Damn, okay. So I'm, yeah, wow, then. How old is Johnny in GTA 4? Isn't Nico Bellic 35? $37, huh? Dan Houser, after left Rockstar Games in 2020, established a new company, Absurd Ventures, and first week was a comic book, American Caper. It's a great comic book. You must read this. What's it about? I can look into this. Thank you, Verek YT, if I'm reading your name correctly. Thank you, dude. 34 for Johnny. Nico is 30, Luis is 25, Johnny is 34. Okay. Jaime Weiss was definitely a terrifying guy, yep. Okay, Nico is 30 in GTA 4. That means Nico was in his early 20s when the Yugoslavian war was going on. Do you think we'll see Johnny K's brother in GTA 6? No. So, crap, I got this stuck just now. That's one of the up and atomizer, such a great weapon. It can get a lot of stuff unstuck. Listen, a lot of people don't know that Johnny Klebitz has a brother. You don't see him in GTA 4. He is actually, I think, the same age as Johnny or a little bit older. You can email him in GTA 4, but Johnny's brother is actually in Iraq at the time of GTA 4. He's fighting in the Iraq War. So that's where Johnny's brother is. But Johnny's brother and him do not have a great relationship. Because Johnny's brother is a by-the-book guy. He does everything the right way. He's not a criminal at all. And he does not approve of Johnny being in an outlaw biker gang at all. So, like, his brother is a very, pretty honorable guy. He does not, like, he's not a criminal at all. So I don't think they're going to have him in GTA 6 because there's really no reason for. Because he's not a criminal, so there's really not reason for him to appear in the game. And on top of that, a lot of people are not going to remember Johnny K's brother. So, is like, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, who's this guy? And stuff like that. GTA 4 2008, GTA 5 2013, Red Dead Redemption 2 2018, COVID 2, GTA 6 2026. I don't think that COVID really had that much of an influence on GTA 6's delay. I don't think it did. Because, remember, Rockstar released Cayo Perico during COVID, the height of COVID. And that was, like, their biggest DLC ever was Cayo Perico as a map expansion. So, no, I don't think that it really had an effect on it. It's Johnny's brother, Dante, but, yeah. Michael was born in 1968. He's 58. Michael is only 58? Really? I thought that, they made Michael, like, really old in GTA Online now. That's what I'll say about that. They made him too old. And they even made Franklin too old. Like, Franklin is starting to have gray hair, and Franklin was only, what, in his 20s? He would be in his, like, mid to late 30s by the time of GTA Online. So, it's... Let me help Ale. Ale, I haven't helped him in a long time. So, my dad was born in 1949. And so that means my dad is 19 years older than Michael, and my dad does not look as old as him in the GTA 6, or GTA Online, the Home in the Hills DLC. So, like, they made Michael, like, super old. Thank you, Alpha, for the super chat. So basically, Johnny is like Packy and Francis. No, not really, because Packy and Francis is still a criminal. Francis is not an honorable person. Like, so his relationship with his brother is not. It's not the same because Francis is still a criminal. Francis pretends like he's some honorable person, but he's really a criminal. So no, it's not transport. It's not. It's not the same. Thank you for the super chat. Have you ever wondered what made Rockstar choose a different in real life military vehicles to bring into GTA Online, like why they made the Leopard 2 the Rhino? They probably were looking stuff up. They were probably excited for stuff. Like, for example, the Kanjali tank is a Polish prototype tank, the PLO-1. I think that's what the tank is called. But even the PLO-1 Polish tank was an extremely advanced battle tank, but it never took off. So there was a prototype of it made. It never got adopted by Poland's military, but it was a very advanced tank. It was a stealth tank, it was. Thank you, something trained person, for the super chat. Which GTA protagonists are the most prideful, huge ego? The ones that have the biggest ego? Probably Tommy. Tommy Vercetti has a huge ego. Probably that. Yeah. Claude is 31 in GTA 3? How do you know that age, though, Brandon? Thank you for the super chat. What's your thoughts on tomorrow? I guess we'll see what happens. We will see what happens tomorrow. We'll see. GTA 6 might get the pre-orders tomorrow, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Remember what Ned Luke said. If you don't hear it from Rockstar, you don't know shit. So that's basically what Ned Luke is saying. So is it possible GTA 6 gets the pre-orders tomorrow? Highly probable, but we don't know. We don't know exactly too. My father eats real food. Michael eats fake food in the U.S. Thank you, Alpha. Well, I know how you keep your health. Because if you're an unhealthy person, you age faster. I know that's true. Um, the traffic, yeah, can be really annoying, Minion. Philip Blake, the governor in the Walking Dead TV show, he's a psychopath. You know, the governor is one of the most evil characters in the entire Walking Dead series. Like, he's way worse than Negan. Yeah, he is you know, probably one of the most evil characters. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And Josh, one thing I don't like about SOCOM combined assault is there's no blood and the enemies just all their bodies just instantly disappear. You notice that? Like I don't like that. Mustard on waffles instead of syrup? What, Fabian? There is a movie called Come and See about the occupation of Belarus by the Wanger Brigade. The main protagonist actor went from being a teenager partisan to looking like an old man by the end of the movie. I actually saw that movie. That is probably my favorite Soviet movie of all time. The Soviet Union made a lot of propaganda films during the Cold War, but that was actually one film that was actually really good that they made. Like that was like it was such a it really didn't have any political message to it or anything like that. It was just like a strictly like an anti-war film. It was like a very disturbing movie. But yeah, I think that was probably the Soviet Union's best film was Come and See. That was that. And the thing about that, my grandmother was from Belarus, so that's where she grew up. Was Belarus, and the Derwanger Brigade. Those guys were some of the most evil in the German army. Those guys were a lot of them were former prisoners. They were former prisoners, and not political prisoners. We're talking some pretty dangerous guys, rapists, murderers. They were like a unit of just like the most dangerous convicts that you can imagine that the Germans put in. And those guys did some horrific things on the Eastern Front. They did some pretty horrible things. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. That the guy's like the main character's a teenager, and then at the end of the movie, he's like getting older because of the stress that he experienced throughout the film. Hi, GB. Well, I look it up. Who GTA people is 31 years old, and I guess no one is close to it, but said Claude is 31, so maybe they goof up. Claude is probably in his 31. It's probably the most realistic age because he's in his early 20s in GTA San Andreas. So by the time GTA 3 takes place, it's 9 years later. So he would be in his late 20s or very early 30s. Thank you, Brandon, for the super chat. Did you know Remedy originally had a 4 game plan for Max Payne 3 and 4 were going to be set in summer and spring and stay in New York? No, I didn't know about that. Thank you, Captain Beast. I'm really excited for the remakes when they come out. Yeah. I have not lived in New York in years, so I don't vote in any New York elections. No, I didn't know that, Caton. But it doesn't surprise me because the Chinese Communists got involved in that conflict too. So he might have wanted to get back at them. How accurate did Rockstar recreate the Panama Canal map in Max Payne 3? I know the Panama Canal has like a bunch of those switches, like those entryways where the water fills up, like the gates open and stuff like that. I don't know how accurate it is to the thing, but I love your videos, professional. Thank you. Thank you, Topo Gaming. I'll see you, US, GAT. Have you, used or fired any Taurus guns? Like, for example, the Taurus P292 Beretta copy that was also famously used in Max Payne 3 for Max's Berettas? I don't think so. I don't think I fired any Taurus weapons before. I know the company, but I don't think I fired any of their weapons before. Do you know Phil Cassidy is 31 in Vice City Stories? Yep. It's kind of funny that Phil Cassidy agreed to that. I wonder if he actually played Vice City Stories 2. Thank you, Brandon. Why Claude couldn't speak in GTA 3? He was an AI bot in 2005. That's a good joke. The most disappointing DLC? Probably San Andreas Super Sports. It just added a bunch of stunt races. It wasn't really anything good. I ordered a burger with McDonald's and there was used Band-Aids in it. Is it still safe to eat the burger? I'm hungry. What? You gotta be trolling with that. You gotta be trolling with that. I'm alive anyway. What do I miss? Hey Cube, how you doing, man? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I could, Josh. One day I'd have to get an emulator running for it, but sorry for the weird question, but what's your thoughts on separating the artist from the art? An example is me enjoying Roblox despite all the controversy because there are some legitimately good games on there. I mean, I liked playing, for example, like Ghost of Yotei, despite like the actress, like her view. She's a political extremist, basically. Like she has very like far left extremist views. But I just played it on the Japanese dub. I didn't play it with the English thing. But I like, Ghost of Yotei. I thought it was an enjoyable game. But I know like the actress had like a bunch of controversy because of just that. But I wouldn't. I don't know if I would say I would separate the politics. It's more of I just played it with the Japanese dub because I just did not want to hear her English voice in the game. That'll be awesome when you get set up, since that's a PSP game. I would love to see you play the game's perspective on the campaign location to get the emulator. Yeah, and I know Chile is the new location too in that. Claude was born in 1971, huh? I wonder if that's... I don't think that's a coincidence that he was born in 1971. Yeah, maybe if we have time, General, I could get on. How innocent do you think Luis was in Vice City Stories? Well, she wasn't actively committing any crimes, but she was encouraging, Vic to basically do so and, like, take over Marty's empire. Well, the Jenna brothers were working with the Chicago outfit. They were kind of in an alliance with them, Visionary. Like, they had a joint share of the casino. And I know, like, Al Capone liked dealing with the Jenna brothers much more than the Northside gang.
You closed?
Was Myanmar invaded during the Vietnam War? I'm sure there was some spillover, but the thing about Myanmar is that Myanmar has the longest running civil war in human history, 70 years. So they've had a civil war even since the Vietnam War. So like they have the longest running civil war in history, like a 70-year war, and it's still going on. So just imagine that, like imagine being like three different generations. Like your grandpa fought in the war, your dad fought in the war, now you fight in the war, the same war. So just imagine that's insane. That's like a 70-year war still going on in Myanmar. That's just crazy. Um,
In case
uh, but yeah, gun nerdery aside, the MP3 Berettas were Brazilian copies to show how great Rockstar committed to the detail of small arms used there. Huh. I do like that they had the mini dirty in that game. You don't really see that in a lot of games. Thank you, Jolly, for the super chat. If AJ goes to army school without a panic attack, it's kind of weird because he wanted to go to the military later on too. Yeah. Loved your video laughing at yeah, that was like the thing is a lot of people tell me that I don't have a sense of humor, that I don't laugh at a lot of stuff, but I thought that was hilarious. Like I don't know why so many people assumed that GTA 6 was gonna be revealed by Game Informer. I knew it wasn't gonna be GTA 6, that's why I didn't make a video on it. It's just, oh my god, like that was just hilarious. Like the live stream was like GTA 6, the whole chat, and then they're like the blood of Dawn Walker, whatever it was. Like that was, and then the chat got so mad. That was I couldn't stop laughing. I thought that was funny. I don't know if I can play doing DoorDash. That's fine, Nikki. Thank you for the super chat. Good luck with your shift. Yeah, I'll play Red Dead tomorrow, probably. I'll do it. What are examples of a crime syndicate? Well, a crime syndicate is an organization, like a giant criminal group that's made up of multiple smaller organizations. Like, like the syndicate, for example, in Saints Row the Third, you had three different, gangs, and that you had the Luchadores, you had the Deckers, and then you had the Morning Star. They were all in the same gang together.
Look at.
Well, when people usually think of the two contenders there, they think of Northside Gang and Chicago Alpha Visionary. Historical question here, but is it true there were former Wehrmacht or even SS soldiers in the French Foreign Legion post-World War II? Yes. The French Foreign Legion, I know that if you serve in the French Foreign Legion, you have like a pathway to citizenship, and there was like a lot of like former German soldiers that went into the French Foreign Legion, I guess trying to get French citizenship after the war. They just get out of Germany. That was so yes, that is true to a degree. Do you think peanut butter and jelly is the most American thing ever? No, I think the most American thing, the most American food that I can think of, probably bacon and eggs. Probably that. Bacon and eggs, probably most American food ever. Yeah, probably that. Do you think it's canon that the Marcos won the war between the USP? No, maybe, I don't know. The Punchinellos definitely beat them. The one in New Jersey. Pat, weed and alcohol affected Franklin's health psychiatrically. Not saying he smoked or drank a lot. Maybe, but I think he aged too much in GTA Online. Well, yeah, you're thinking of the Charlemagne Division. The Charlemagne Division was, they were the guys who actually defended the Reichstag during the Battle of Berlin. Need help selling anything else? American Capper, comic book is a brutal, dark humor satire of modern America. Dan Houser works together with Laszlo in this work. Huh. I'll look into it. I definitely will, Derek. Is the main character like a criminal? They might release it in the morning. We're gonna have to see what happens with GTA 6 tomorrow. What happens to the Red Dead Online character after 1898? Probably nothing, because it was a Rockstar did not even explain to us what happened with the storyline. Probably nothing. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about making a Red Dead Online video, explaining what I think happened, like who killed Jessica Leclerc's husband and stuff like that, because Rockstar did not finish the storyline. The Punchinellos are a New York-based mafia, right? Compared to the Jersey DeMarcos, the former might have a more manpower like the Sopranos. Yeah. The Punchinellos are definitely the strongest one, Jolly. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that the DeMarcos are I know it's heavily based on a lot of Soprano stuff. Why do you think the United States has rarely commented on the Myanmar Civil War and don't seem to be sending the rebels weapons? Because there's really nothing to gain out of it. That's the primary reason. You know, what... A lot of people don't like hearing this, but the primary reason that our government gets involved in a lot of countries' affairs is because they're trying to get something out of it. It's never out of the goodness of their hearts. It's not to protect democracy like they claim. It's always because they're trying to get something out of it. That's the, like... The United States has, like, a history of, like, there's a lot of dictators, for example, they supported just because they were pro-US. So that's, that's one of the reasons, like, for example, the US isn't really doing anything with the Myanmar Civil War, or even the Sudan Civil War. Like, the Sudan Civil War is, like, really brutal. Like, that's pretty bad. Because there's really nothing to gain out of it. Okay. There we go. Make these drops. GTA Liberty City Stories as a story? How so, Fabrico? Okay. Played any Resident Evil games? The last one I played was Operation, Raccoon City? That was a long time ago when I did that. Well, the MP38 was just way more expensive than the MP40. The MP40 is basically a cheaper version of the MP38. That's what it is. No, Maduro is not getting out. It's not going to happen. No, I didn't insult him. I think I'm, what, Pat said, okay, I saw a comment about someone complaining about Forza Horizon 6 saying the roads were not wide enough, even though the game is set in Japan, where most of the roads are narrow. What's my take on that? Yeah, I mean, they're trying to recreate Japan, so they're trying to make it realistic. A mini plot with Salvatore. I don't remember like I gotta play that one day. The GTA Liberty City Stories multiplayer story. I want to play more of the Yakuza games before it comes out, Mike. Or not Mike, Milk CEO. I'm sorry. How can I make money with mansions? Well, the mansion doesn't really make you money. But what you can do is you can use the mansion to produce stuff quicker, like to use the boost. I might just put it, Sultan. All foreign conflicts should never be our problem. Yeah, I would say the majority of them. It's just I think countries should deal with their own problems a lot of times too. I don't support world police. Not a fan of it. Vice City Stories multiplayer, but I need a PSP, and I need somebody else who has a PSP also, right? Yeah, that'd be tough. Professional is a drug lord billionaire syndicate who personally delivered a crap ton of drugs to the people of Los Santos government. Rockstar hates him for teaching his financial advice. Thank you, Alpha.
And
Shit! Ah! Look at that! Fucking crazy! You see
Was Shane Walsh from The Walking Dead a bad person? Oh yeah, definitely a bad person. You know, Shane would have killed anyone that, you know, he would not take any chances. Like, he was ruthless. Like, you know, the SOCOM games were just such a huge part of my childhood. Josh, do you cook when visiting your parents? Sometimes. Most of the time, my parents insist on cooking, though. I have a question from Mafia 2. When Vito and Joe was captured, do you think Frank Vinci would let them live if they told the truth about everything?
we gonna make
Not unless Leo intervened. Not unless Leo intervened, no. So yeah, it wasn't unless Leo intervened, Ronnie. Thank you for the super chat. Second Amendment, Caton. No, not that any that I can think of right now, Ant-Man. I want to play Ananta when it comes out, and I gotta give NTE a chance also. Thank you, Josh King, for sponsoring my channel for 2.5 years. Thanks, dude. Guys, get ready to call Lester.
Yeah, if it isn't my creepy silent friend, how can I help? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
I'm doing good. How are you, dude? Have I seen the George Romero, the Dead Zombie movies? My favorite is the third movie, Day of the Dead. Claustrophobic bunker scene. I've seen clips of them, but I've never really watched the movies. I know George Romero mostly from Black Ops 1 Zombies. I remember him on that. Am I gonna watch the World Cup? Probably, yeah. What do you think Carcer City is like in the HD universe? It's a very violent city, probably. Whether they have like a manhunt thing, they've never explained, but it is a very violent place, yeah. Will I support Poland or the US in the World Cup? The US. US is my country. Is Carcer City based in Detroit? Carcer City is a combination of Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Gary, Indiana. Thoughts on Black Ops 7? I thought it had such a fantastic story. It seriously lived up to the old Black Ops games. Dude, I know you're trolling. I know you're trolling.
How are you?
I'm happy because I just got the last of the nasty turtle figures from Thor Toys. It's a collector's item. Now I have the whole set.
The U.S. is a school bully, and bullies, and other countries are getting bullied by the U.S. Why doesn't the rest of the world boycott the U.S.? The bully. Well, here's the thing: is I wouldn't even say it's the U.S. It's more the U.S. government that's doing a lot of stuff. Because, like, for example, like most Americans are against this stupid military, intervention, this world police stuff. A lot of Americans don't support that stuff. But no matter who you vote for, that stuff ends up happening regardless. But Americans are some of the most friendliest and nicest people ever. It just the U.S. government, I would say, just gives America a lot of, with the dumb things the U.S. government has done, a lot of the conflicts they've gotten involved in, has just given Americans a bad name. But I wouldn't even say that the U.S. government is the biggest bully on the planet. It is to an extent, sure, but the largest bully I would say is the Chinese government. Like the Chinese government is way worse. The Chinese government, for example, has been building artificial islands in the in Asia and getting really close to the Philippines, and that the only reason they do that is because when you have an island, like the United Nations laws say that like 50 miles of the water right next to that island is your land. So China basically just does that just to expand their naval borders, and they've been threatening like the Philippines in the Southeast Asian Sea. They have been threatening Vietnam at the same time too. They've been harassing Vietnam. They make a lot of those islands right next to Vietnam, and then they get pissed off at the Vietnamese Navy. So like even though Vietnam is a communist country, the Vietnam hates China too because of just what they've been doing. And China, with Taiwan too, constantly threatening to invade Taiwan, threatening to attack them constantly. There's more stuff. The occupation of Tibet, you have that. That's brutal. You have China also with the occupation of Turkestan, which is in western China, and you have the Chinese even have like camps where they basically put like millions of people in the Uyghur population. So China is the probably the biggest bully on this planet. Or I should say Chinese government, not China, but...
Hey, welcome to Gafangus.
There's another Crime Boss DLC? I didn't even know that.
Tell him I want my 20 bucks back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the social credit system, I never even mentioned that, yeah. So yeah, the Chinese, you know, the US government sucks, but Chinese government is way worse than the US government. Xinjiang, yeah, that's the area. China has debt traps where they take in a lot of ports in Sri Lanka and Pakistan and they debt trap Africa. Yep, you're right. China has put a lot of African countries in debt. You are 100% right on that, too. Russia, too? Yeah, I would agree with that, Jolly. Yeah, Russia is a bully, too. But the thing about Russia is that, like, a country like Russia, it's easier to deal with because Russia, like, has been sanctioned by just so many countries around the world. But like a country like China is that there are so many countries they won't dare say anything against China. They won't say anything. I promise tonight I will, Mario. Tonight I promise I will. Thank you for sponsoring my channel for almost 4 years. I'm gonna help you with this heist right after this, Pierston. Yes, they did, Assassin Wolf. %89% of the U.S. of the Vietnamese public views the U.S. favorably. Is that really true? Well, yeah, sanctioning China would destroy the global economy. You're right, 100% right on that. Why do programmers hate the outdoors? Because it has too many bugs. That's a good one, Feline King. That's a good one. It's okay, Hart. You don't have to apologize for that. You know what? I'm probably just gonna join this heist because this is you don't really need my help for this. Is just a solo sale. So I'm just gonna probably just join the heist right away too. Well, sanctions don't really work against dictators. They don't. Like I did in that short video. You know, sanctions are really a failure against, you know, the only time sanctions will work is they'll work against a republic. The reason they work against a republic is because people will vote. Like, if there's like a stupid president in a country that's causing a lot of problems, and other countries end up sanctioning that country, the people in that country are going to start feeling the economic pressure from the sanctions. They're going to get pissed, and they're going to vote that person out the next election. But in a dictatorship, sanctions don't hurt dictators. They just hurt the common man and woman. That's why sanctions have done nothing against Cuba. They've done nothing against North Korea, Iran, you know, Russia, a lot of regimes, because the dictators in these countries have absolute power, and if anybody goes against the dictator will just kill everyone. So people are just scared for their lives, and what the dictator will just use sanctions as propaganda against other countries. So, like, say, oh, you know, all the problems in our country are because of America. They're not because of the dictatorship, because of America. So that's what, you know, North Korea and Cuba have done that. Iran has done that. So, like, it's like sanctions don't work against dictators. They've always been a failure. They've never worked.
They've got a call out for a maintenance crew. Looks like they have some serious issues. Take the van to the casino. Security will let you in. This is a pretty rudimentary con. I'll give you that, but you're not exactly the kind of crew who'd walk in there and
Yes, I know about that, Alpha. China manipulates their currency a lot. Yeah, and that's my point, Milk, is that the sanctions really don't do anything. What?
All right.
Oh, okay.
This door should take you straight to waste disposal.
If Trailer 3 ended up being a diss track on me, I'd find that hilarious. Did Imperial Japan have a secret police at the Kempetai? Kemtai, I think that's what they were called. Um, that's
Okay, straight out of the waste disposal.
I'm saying the full name wrong.
Lobby, and the laundry room is straight ahead of you.
About time. Come on, this damn leak's got us sandpapered. Hurry up. Don't worry about that detector. Just come on through.
Don't worry, metal detectors don't pick up ceramic weapons.
You smell that? Ugh, I'm glad it's you cleaning up in there. Come on now, get to fixing.
When you're ready, go back into the security area. You can get to the stairway through there. It takes you down to the vault. You can take the elevator down to the vault if you're up to hacking its security control. Otherwise, it's the stairs.
Okay.
Behind that big door is the daily cash storage. There should be an access button in the security room if you want to try for the extra take.
I don't know if that was necessarily because of the sanctions, though, Obsidian. People were just probably pissed at the dictator already.
Whoa!
Okay, good work.
We're almost there. Come on, let's go!
Okay, Puristan, follow me.
Quit dawdling and get through these doors. This is supposed to be the easy part.
Okay, good work. Okay, swipe it.
We're almost there. Come on, let's go!
Okay, I gotta turn on fidelity mode.
Come on, let's go!
Because if you don't use fidelity mode, this heist could glitch out, which is ridiculous. It could restart the whole thing. Have you seen that one video of you and your crew just keep failing the heist? Yeah, I know it's like the professional loses his mind or something like that. I actually thought it was funny.
Okay, we made it here. Get out your equipment and get
Okay, let's see who can open first. Drill. A little race on the drilling here. When is Wolverine coming out? When is that coming out, Feline King? That's 2 discs. Okay, halfway through. 4. 5.
What did I say about
Damn,
overheating?
I was pushing it a little too much there at the end.
Drill gradually. Good, that's the left side taken care of.
Hey Pat, hopefully you're doing well today. You planning on doing a Let's Play in a James Bond game coming out soon? Yeah. Yeah, I want to play it. Thank you, Kane, for the super chat. I want to do it. I don't know what I'm going to wear for the cosplay, though. Like, maybe just his standard jacket. But
Seeing as we stayed under the radar, we have a little more time here. Now, your hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for a while. If the system goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And, did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here, they'll flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now. If you're making good time in there, try getting into some of the lock boxes.
thank you, it's Kane, for the super chat. I think you saw that funny video I sent you the other day, right, Kane? Have I unlocked the lightsaber in Dead Rising? Yes, I have. How can you play the same heist for years? I just played the heist only one. Yeah, I like playing with friends. I like the challenge of trying to rush through it, getting out quickly. I like it. What the hell? I can't pick up the painting. There's no prompt to pick up the painting. Oh my god, it's like when those people say, "Oh, GTA Online has no glitches," right? You know when people say that? Like, GTA Online has no glitches. Pearson, see if you can get the last painting. I can't get it. That's some BS.
40 seconds.
Still did well, but...
30 seconds. 20 seconds left. Don't dawdle.
I'm getting out here.
Perfect. Now
Oh, were you able to get the
smell
painting?
that.
Okay. Okay, good then. Good, good.
Gas incoming. 10 seconds. We're still on
You
the
make this look
radar.
easy. Well, thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, swipe.
People, that is the mother.
Okay, we're getting out now here.
We cleaned him out.
I shouldn't be jumping. That could glitch out the heist. Will I buy the Steam console? Maybe. I'll give it a try. GTA 6 trailer is now live. No, it's not, dude. Stop. My bag was full. No, no, no. It's not about being full. You can get as many paintings as you want.
All right, now stay calm. Back the way you came through the checkpoint. Nothing to see here.
Oh, shoot.
Pearson, no. Oh, crap. Oh. Pearson, that guy, you always have to knock him out. You don't sneak past that dude. Ah, crap. That guy, you never want to sneak past him. You always want to knock him out, the guy that's in the middle. When he's standing at that angle, only when he's walking around can you sneak past him. Wait, what do you mean alpha, though?
All right, now stay calm. Back the way you came, through the checkpoint. Nothing to see here.
Come on. That was stupid. And now you sneak past the dude.
Get in the cargo elevator and use your key card. Play it cool. Okay, I need you to stay calm. They've seen what you did to the vault, and now the whole place is locking down fast. They know you're still in the building. Just keep moving and keep quiet. Time to change your outfits. We need a fresh start if you're gonna make it out of here under the radar.
No.
All right, look busy and shout LSFD if anyone gets in your way. They're closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace. Security is sweeping the whole building. Stay one step ahead, or this
The
whole
trailer
thing
isn't
goes
released.
south.
No, it's not.
As
Dude,
long as you
you're
stay
trolling.
calm, those outfits should get you from here to the exit. The cops aren't letting anybody through the perimeter, so you'll have to do that the old-fashioned way. We've managed to smuggle in your weapons through the trash chute. Go to waste disposal.
Oh, LA Noire is 15 today. Huh, wow. The Browning High Power, very underrated handgun. The Browning High Power really would have been the American 1911 if the 1911 had not come out. Very advanced pistol for the time.
Remember, they know the vault's been hit, but they don't know who you are or where you are. They have patrols sweeping the whole place, and all the civilians have been evacuated. So if they see you, they'll know it's you. So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the buyer. You should avoid the bulk of the
I guess I'm not really big in those challenges, but I could try to, Voodoo.
The driver has the getaway car in position. I've pinged you the GPS. Get to the buyer, don't bring the cops, and we're home free.
How can I help, detective? That line I remember, yeah. In crude oil consumption, U.S. uses 20% of the total consumption despite having 4% of the world's population share. It means 96% of the world uses 80% of the world's oil. Maybe I don't know. I don't know those stats, so I'd have to look into that. I don't know. Stream is messing up with what's happening. Agent trailer released.
If the buyer hears so much as a siren, this whole thing goes
A lore video on Tony's mom. I could probably do something like that.
I knew this would be sweet. Liberating large amounts of private equity from private equity. That's something even the IRS has trouble doing. But you strolled out of there carrying their crown jewels right under their noses. The ultimate humiliation. Oh, I've taken a whole lot of scores, but none of them has been sweeter than this.
Watch Dogs is about to be 14 years old. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Could you do a second lore video on Mom's Blender? Thank you. I could do something on April Fools again. Trying to think what I could do on April Fools, on the next one. No, LA Noire probably won't get a sequel. Do Rider's Water. What happened to Rider's Water? What happened to Michael's boat? What is that? Pro man? I can help you another time with it, James. I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream here today, guys, because it's something I still got to do tonight. I'll answer a few questions before I go, so if anybody wants to ask me anything before I go, I'll answer a few questions here. It's at Brian's yard, stolen by Jason Duval. I wonder if that's actually true, that if Jason really stole Michael's boat. My favorite episode from season 1? It was the episode where it was the episode where Tony basically finds out that his mom put a hit on him. Like, the FBI get him in that room and they basically play the tape. Speaking of the high power, you should look up one called the Renaissance in Google. It's an engraved version of the pistol. It looks beautiful. The Renaissance high power. Let me look that one up. Wow, the Renaissance high power. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Isn't the Renaissance high power? Isn't this the gun that Benny uses in Fallout New Vegas? It looks a lot like it. I'd have to watch the Mandalorian series first. I haven't watched that one. What's happening? You know, owner has left it. That's okay. Weird there. I can't move right now with a weird glitch, right? Can you do an impression of Lieutenant Vasquez from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1? Everybody, hang on! I can't do it. Trying that one. What's going on here? That's weird. What the hell? Can't even get out of the arcade now. I'm stuck in here. I can climb this? What the hell? I can just shoot up the arcade right now? This is some weird glitch right now. What happened to the... This is some weird stuff right now. Okay, GTA Online has no glitches. Yeah, that's what people say all the time, too. What? Where am I? What the hell? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, they should add those to single-player, Guilted. We shall never deny a guest, even the most ridiculous request. SpongeBob. Yeah. Thank you, Ghost Studio Comics, for the super chat. What gang you want to see in GTA 6 outside of the ones we know? Petrovich Mafia. The Russian Mafia, I want to see them back again. On James Earl Cash? I don't know if there's enough material to do it on him, because he doesn't really talk much, but... Oh, that, yeah, the British East India Company, I know about that. You know, the British East India Company ripped off Americans, too. Like, they scammed Americans. It was the mercantilism. They forced Americans to buy all their goods. That's why, like, John Hancock, for example, was smuggling goods into Boston, because he was sick of the British East India Company. Do you think Dimitri's a reincarnation of Micah? In a way. They look a little similar. They're both blonde-haired. They're both that massive backstabbers, maybe. Thank you, OGR Recipe. Yes, the FN Fallout New Vegas Maria is based on the Renaissance. Okay. Thank you, Jolly. Okay, guys, so I guess we'll be going here. I'll have the final part of SOCOM 3 for you guys tonight. Tomorrow, we'll do a stream of Red Dead Redemption for the, anniversary. And, I might have a video on the pre-order thing if that's even true. Nothing might happen tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. But, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for watching the stream. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful